Okay, well, hello, Darcy. Sadly, I have to welcome you to one of the first after shows here. How are you doing today? Oh, did you freeze?
Okay, just 1 second. I'm just gonna move my laptop to a better internet.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I think you froze right when I started.
Yeah, must not get the best of internet in my room.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard my first question, but I just said, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Just trying to survive the heat.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
about
where are
you?
you where are you from?
I'm from Saskatchewan, Canada.
Oh, okay, okay. I knew you were okay. So it's hot there. It was pretty chilly today. Well, chilly as in it could have been worse. So guess we'll get in
Yeah,
right into the first question. What do you think happened? Why do you think you're here today?
I think me having trouble to make the night one Zoom with my internet troubles and then being offline half the day on Saturday, I think that could have possibly played a part. And then
Mhm.
just kind of with how the twist worked. I just
Yeah,
and I just had trouble getting people to vote with me. Most of them from my talks just wanted to vote people from the other team. So I think that kind of hurt me a little too.
yeah. You think people were so focused on the other group that you didn't really have time to like people, I guess, can only vote for one group, right? So I guess people were not focused on your group, really.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the main reason.
Hmm. Do you know who you think? So there, you were evicted, I believe, 4-1 within your group. Do you know who you think voted for you?
If I were to guess, I would guess that there was the other four from my music video team that voted me.
Gotcha. And are you shocked by any of them? Did you think you had any of their votes locked?
No, I'm not wasn't shocked that like it was only the first round, so like I didn't have great gauges of trust with any of them yet to really be surprised or backstabbed by any of them.
Gotcha. Um, so what? So I don't know about season two because I was not in part of BB Disney in season two, but from the seasons I've been part of, it was always a weekend for the music videos and then at least a few days for the first round. So what was it like trying to rush everything within like 3 days? Because that's how long basically you're in the game for, right? So how long? How was it different from? Basically, my question is, how was this different from your first time playing?
For me, it was different from my first time playing because I just didn't have as much time to form the solid bonds with people. Like in season two, I my best bet was forming those early bonds with everybody and kind of keeping myself off the block. But in this instance, I couldn't really control being on the block. It was just kind of how the music videos rolled with the results and just the twist and everything. I just had to roll with the punches and I just tried all I could. And then unfortunately, it just didn't work out.
Gotcha. Do you think there's anything you could have done in the music videos? Um, that differently maybe to help you guys win.
Uh, if I had more time before Cody was wanting to edit, I probably would have redid my share with talking to the door like the others on the team and stuff too. But it was a hectic day for me on Saturday, so I just didn't quite have enough time. And then Cody was busy Sunday, so he couldn't edit then.
Gotcha. I know it's crazy with everyone's schedules. So we really didn't see you in any, I believe we did not see you in any chats and for over the weekend. Do you think that was there any alliances that you were trying to partake in or you thought maybe it could have worked for your game?
Well, I was trying to like kind of, I was trying my best probably to form good allies with Jeremy, Lily, and Brian, and just like Lily was on the other losing team, so like I knew going into the vote that like she'd be focused on her team, which is understandable. And then like like Jeremy maybe could have saved me if like they knew that I had more votes with me. But since they probably knew the votes were on me, stuff like I can understand them just wanting to vote with the House and whatnot, with it being just round one, even though it's all star.
Yeah.
And then like Brian, I did try to work on, but I think he was just again he was just more focused on the other side and stuff more than mine. Just didn't quite work out.
Yeah. So do you think if the twist was more different, so like everyone had two votes where they had a vote in each group, do you think you would have had more of a chance to stay?
I think I would have had a better chance because I did have a few people tell me that they didn't want to see me go or didn't want to vote me. So I think my odds would have been a little better. Like I still very well could have been the first out just because of
Mm.
missing the night one Zoom due to internet troubles and then being active half the day Saturday. So it's hard to say. I might have been too late with forming the strong bonds with people.
Mm. Um, what is there anybody that you're rooting for in particular? Like if you had to, well, let's ask two questions. Who are you rooting for, and who do you? I know it's early, but who do you think is gonna win?
I'm mainly rooting for pretty much the three I said. I tried to form the alliances with those three being Jeremy, Lily, and Brian. Then also rooting for Robert Toria because I got good vibes from my chats with them as well. As for who I think will win, it's really a toss up because yeah, it's like I don't know these people too greatly in the BB Disney realm, kind of best justify. So I pretty much just throwing a brick at a wall and hoping something breaks. So I'm just gonna throw a wild guess out there, and I'm gonna say the winner is gonna be Jill.
Joe, awesome, and shout out to your cat in the background. He seems like they want to say hello. um, okay, and then like, what was your about? What has been your favorite part about being part of the BB Disney experience, whether it was this season, last season, or your last season, stuff like that?
Well, for me, my favorite experience in any org is just meeting new people or reconnecting with old friends that I made from other orgs or whatever. So, like for this, it was mainly just like for the short time I had, it was still fun meeting everybody. Then of course I still enjoyed the music video.
Yes. Shout out to the music videos. What a staple. And then I guess like what are your final words? And like I said, I guess we already asked about your Disney experience, but any final or last words you like to say just about your time? So I know it was short, but I assume even when I'm in games for a short time, it's still fun. So any last words you like to say?
Yeah, pretty much I still have no hard feelings to anybody. Like I may have been a first boot, but like I'm not even mad or upset or anything. I'm still happy. I still will consider myself an all-star just because of how I played in season two and whatnot. And like sure it's out early, but you never know. Maybe I'll come back in a future returnee season and end up winning.
Yes, and no matter what, placement doesn't always define you, and you're an all-star. If you're here, you're an all-star. It doesn't matter what placement. And you're technically not the first boot. It's shared. So don't think of it like that. Okay.
Okay.
And that's all my questions. Or anything you have to say? Anything else you'd like to say?
Uh, Again, just kind of like I said in my final parting words yesterday, somewhat before mumbling, I'm just glad to be back my Ohana after being a couple years away, mainly because of being more active on Discord.
Nice. Well, with that, thank you, Darcy. I'm going to stop the recording.